Welcome back everybody to my channel. Today I will be once again continuing the What If Humanity Started Over Again in WorldBox. Once again, it's a world in the box. Okay, so this is episode 6, season 1, and before we get started, remember to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. You can also ring that bell button. Subscribing not only helps me and my channel, it also encourages me to make more videos like this. It's free, helps me out a lot, takes like literally 3 to 5 seconds to do. And if you guys did not know for some reason, we have a rule in my channel. You have to be subscribed if you're watching my videos. Anyway, now let's get right in the video. So quick recap on last episode. So last episode, we saw the end of the war between the Am and the Galore Sun and the Allies. The realm of Vapish gained a lot of stuff, then decided not to peace out, which a lot of the population did not like that. So then they rebelled, and now the world looks like this. Anyway, so before we actually get started, I just really want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. We are growing actually pretty rapidly now, which is actually very good. Like I think the other day when I got 200 subscribers, I think there's 6 people subscribed in that one day, which is like crazy for me. So I'm going to be trying to get to 350 subscribers by the end of September. No, not the end of August, but September, because August is literally like soon about to end. Anyway, now let's actually get started. Okay, so if you don't remember, and if you didn't watch the previous episodes, you should go check them out, blah blah. So the Allies don't like the realm of Vapish. Realm of Vapish hate the Allies. So the Allies, which are currently just the realm of the Key, the Pipik, and the Ni. So they're going to ask a lot of other countries to join, because otherwise they're probably going to lose a war with the realm of Vapish. They're still the strongest nation in the world, even though they lost a lot of land. So they're going to ask the rebellions to join. So all of the rebellions from Vapish, they just want to be peaceful, but a lot of them are scared that they're going to be attacked, and so they are going to join the alliance. Those are Holy Shapu, Kyukat, which actually share a border with Realm of Vapish, and the Cid. Now, that thing about that is that Realm of the Shy is in the middle of the Cid and Holy Shafu. And basically the rest of the allies, which is bad for them, but they still have QCAT, right? They can just traverse here. Well, they tell Realm of the Shy, hey, so can you join our alliance, or at least make it and allow us to use your land to, like, move troops, blah blah. They say no, and then the allies say, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. And then the Realm of the Shy reply, well, can't you just use this land? And then the allies reply, oh, we didn't think about that. It's fine, we just kind of like war. So they declare war. Basically, only the ones the countries that surround Realm of the Shy declare war. Now, soon, rumors appear that the IFIS also wants to join. Now, the Am, they don't like the Allies either. And so, that's going to result in something. So, the Am, they see the expansion of the Allies as a threat to them, as well does Realm of the Vapish. Because of that, the Am are going to form an alliance with the Shaka, and the Allies are not going to like that. Because of that, the IFIS, thinking that they might get invaded soon, are going to ask to join the alliance, and they are going to be accepted. So the Am didn't really intend on attacking the IFIS, but the IFIS just decided to still join the alliance. Anyway, the Cid take over this actually pretty giant city, and now all this area is controlled by the Allies. So, the Roman Vapish, feeling kind of betrayed and threatened, they decide to go after the Vasir, which they do, but soon they are seen as the main aggressors of the world, and many people start to not like them. Many people, even the ones that are most loyal to the Roman Vapish, they they kind of start switching sides and are starting to think on rebelling. Although soon the Roman Vapish basically comes to those people who think that, and now Roman Vapish, they're kind of a dictatorship, because if you think anything bad of the government or the king, you might get arrested and possibly killed. So, people are going to stop saying that. So, now horror is starting, and terror is starting to be, basically just go everywhere around the Roman Vapish. People are going to start to try and flee to the Ofo Empire. Even the Am is a lot better than the Roman Vapish. And the Allies, now those borders, the borders with the Allies are heavily protected. The Roman of the Vapish soon destroy this land bridge, as they don't want anyone to use it to cross, as it's going to be harder to cross to Roman of the Key without that bridge. And now basically the government is watching every single person and watching what they're doing and kind of spying on them. So the Allies see this as another threat and another reason to declare war on the realm of the Vapish, although they don't have such a good reason right now, so they're not going to do that just yet. Now, about a year probably passes by, and the realm of the Vapish, thinking that they would soon be at war with the Allies, start to send spies and people who are good at blowing stuff up to Rum of the Key. Some try and go to this port, but are either rejected as they disguise themselves as immigrants from different countries. Some disguise themselves as fishermen that forgot their basically IDs, passports, whatever, documents. But most of them are sent away, although just a few make it into Rum of the Key. But at least half of those are arrested because they commit minor crimes. Now, some are sent to the Pipik, and all of those people are rejected, as the Pipik is a bit more strict, as well as literally all the rest of the allies, except for the IFIS. The IFIS recently joined, and they join for protection. They also allow immigrants to join, so just basically come. So the Rum Dwapish see that as an advantage. So they sent from their main island, specially trained for the IFIS. They sent a lot of people who are good at blowing stuff up. They send them to this port here, after which they come to this port in the Am. They make their way across the border of the Am and the Shaka, and then go to this port, from which they traverse to this port. So they disguise themselves as just regular people from the Shaka visiting said family in the IFIS, and the Shaka actually doesn't the IFIS doesn't really feel hostile to the Shaka, neither does the Shaka to the IFIS. So the IFIS, they joined, but now, they don't really see the Am or the Shaka as a threat, but they're still going to remain in the alliance, just in case something happens. So now, those spies in the IFIS now traverse literally everywhere around the allies, and the allies are gonna start to figure out what the Rum of the Vapish are trying to do. So they're gonna send a lot of their own people to the Rum of the Vapish, but since the Rum of the Vapish are a lot more strict, at least 90% of them are going to be either rejected or taken into prison or even killed, because the old world is very harsh. So now you probably are saying basically, okay, fine, but when is the war going to happen? Well, the answer to that is right now, because the Rome Beach are beginning to feel very hostile to the Allies. Before they were just feeling hostile to the Allies, now it's very hostile, if not very, very. So they order their people and people who are good at blowing stuff up to blow a ton of stuff up. Just like that. Most of them blow up like the armies, but some of them also are going to try and completely assassinate the kings. Now, those explosions do some stuff, kill some people, or at least injure them. But otherwise, it doesn't do much, like, oh my gosh, so much damage. No. So, a lot more explosions go off. I'm not going to show you all what those explosions are. Then, assassinations are attempted. The Rum the Key, which are not that strict, because of that, the king is assassinated. The Pipic, the king is, well, they try to assassinate him, but that does not work, as the Pipic is very strict. The Ni are kind of strict, but not as strict, as they're pretty far away from the Rum of the Wapish. So, because of that, the king can be successfully assassinated. Holy Shafu, the king, is also assassinated completely. The Cid, they are a lot more strict, and the king is not assassinated. The Ifis, the king is assassinated, and Q-Cat, the king is not assassinated. Well, they thought, so they actually assassinated this random person. They assassinated this random person, an army man, and they mistaken that person for the king. So the king is actually still alive. So now the Allies are going to try and assassinate the king of the Rum of the Wapish. Now they think that the king of the Rum of the Wapish is actually visiting a city called Sion and Ajirsk. So they looked there, and they actually killed, instead of that, this random person. So the king was left alive. So now, war is going to happen. And first, it's going to be just the realm of Vapish, but soon, a few more countries might join. Okay, but not spoil anything. So we're going to have the realm of Vapish declare war on the entire allies, coalition alliance thing. And it is going to look something like this. Now, the allies actually, they have a big chance on winning, but so does the Roman de Wapiche. The allies probably, they probably have just a bigger, I think they have just a bit bigger chances to win. But still, it's pretty close. So, a lot of things go immediately into chaos. The Ni and the Shafu organize an attack on the Ajirks, sending all their troops there. Then the Ifis does the same, but attack Kyovo. Soon, fighting begins over here, close to this random lake, which you guys in the comments can actually name if you guys want. And more troops from both sides arrive. So, a lot more fighting happens, and it begins to look like the Roman Vapish are going to conquer that city, which they always do so successfully until more troops of the allies come. Now, more fighting happens, and more troops are brought. Then the allies actually conquer Kyovo, with close to no resistance, the realm of the Wapish are actually pushed back a bit as less and less troops are appearing in Ajirsk, as a lot of them are being defeated. Now, it looks like the Allies might just win, as they see more success than the realm of the Wapish do. Okay, so let's see. Fighting happens on the front of Kiovo and Laguna, as from both sides, the Ifis, and from the side of the realm of the Wapish, fighting happens, and Laguna is soon conquered and captured by the Allies. Ajirsk is soon to follow the same fate, and now, actually, the people are going to start to rebel just a bit, as they don't want to be ruled by a dictatorship. So, Bioba is going to be the first one to do that, but they're going to be the only one, as the rest of the rebellions are easily put down by the elite forces of the realm of the Wapish, and even sometimes the royal guards. Bulava is soon conquered, but that gives time for the Allies to regroup and train more troops. Also, another, a bit smaller fight happens on the border of Ekva and Waguno, and the realm of the Wapish starts to push back and retake Ajirsk. Now, that's a pretty big loss. The Allies also form a surprise attack in the capital of Holy Shafu and also Voyovo. But that fails, as the Allies are defeated. As the realm of the Wapish are defeated. Now, more fighting happens in Lefoys, but that fighting is soon to be ended. Okay, so now, remember the Am and their little alliance with the Shaka? Well, they're thinking about joining. Now, it's not because they're hostile. It's not because, it's just not because they're hostile. They just want land, basically. But now they're thinking, whose side should they join on? This dictator side, which is basically the bad side, because, or attack the Allies. Now, so they decide to actually vote in public who should they attack, because, the people, come on, they want the people to decide. So, because of that, the Allies are going to look at them and are going to be like, hey guys, they might attack us, so just be careful. And the Roman Wapish are going to be like, you're a traitor. Because, I don't know why. Anyway. So, more fighting happens and ensues, and soon the votes are ended with the final results from the Shaka saying 70% of the people voted to attack the realm of Wapish, and in the Am, actually 83.7% of the people also voted to attack the realm of the Wapish. Now, the Shaka and the Am are going to join against the realm of the Wapish. So, because of that, the relations of the Am and the Shaka are going to be dramatic, and the Am, the Shaka, and the Allies are going to be dramatically increased in a positive way. So, soon, the Allies push into Ajirsk, but the realm of the Wapish push into Laguna. Both cities are captured. The Allies soon prepare to attack Laguna, while a pretty big landing is made in Lefoys, which would encircle Ajirsk for the most part. Laguna is soon actually taken by, what's her name? By the Shak, by Qcat, but then is retaken by the realm of the Wapish. I'm actually going to now set it to 4x, as I want to. Then they push into Bioa, which fails, as there are too many troops in Bioa, and those troops have to be defeated before Bioa can successfully be captured. Bioa is soon successfully captured by Allied forces, and now it looks like the realm of the Apige are basically screwed. They sue for peace, but the peace treaty they want is declined, as they want to basically remain in power and remain a dictatorship, which the Allies are against of. Until they think, like, why should they care? Because why should they care? So they actually still decide to fight, as they want just more land, and they want to expand their territories. They want to at least conquer Bioa and Ubiforo. So, from Aloha, fighting ensues over here in this farm. Okay, and soon the Allies just storm Bioa very easily, as that's just the giant force. Then Ubiporo is going to be next. Now more fighting ensues, as the landing was made over here by the realm of the Apige, which is actually put down, and Ubiporo is taken. Now both sides actually agree to peace, and so the thing here is that the Am and the Shaka, well, they didn't get anything, and they want some stuff. So the Allies, instead of giving them anything, they're gonna be like, okay, look, you get nothing, but if you want, you can join us. But then they're gonna be like, you know, thing is, no, because the Am and the Shaka, now they don't really believe in peace that much. They believe in power. So the final peace treaty, of course, we first gotta do this. Peace, everyone. So, realm of the Apige give up all the land they have, and if they want, they can stay as a dictatorship. The people in power stay in power. So, the same land bridge is actually remade here, and it's going to be actually, instead of there, it's going to be, how about right over here. Just like that. So, why is this land bridge made? Well, because it's two allied nations, and yeah, so that's basically why. Anyway, so the world now looks like this, and is it a lot peaceful? A lot more peaceful? Well, so there might be something happening in the Allies, which a group of people kept it secret for a very long time. And that's something. It's not a civil war. It's not any of that. It is that the Allies kind of want to be a dictatorship now. Now, most of the Allies want to be a dictatorship, but some of the Allies, probably like 40%, maybe 30%, they don't want to be a dictatorship, and they want to just stay like they are. So that is going to cause some tensions, and perhaps a war for the next episode, because today, this is it for today's episode. So remember to subscribe, as we are trying to get to 350 subscribers by the end of September, and it is now almost September. And thank you for watching. I hope you liked today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!